It's about breaking down every facet possible and then excelling in it. So that is what my goal at Florida Wild has been. So whether it's dentistry, find the right person and excel in it for every pet. Whether it's acupuncture, find the right people and excel in it. Whether it's ultrasonography or surgery, find the right people and excel in it. Then we're providing a comprehensive care for your animal that you just can't find anywhere else.
At first, dentistry was a huge turnoff for me. I thought it was really disgusting. And then over the years, I realized the benefit that pets get from proper dental care, and I was kind of hooked at the results, basically. A commonality between all the patients that we see, I think, is plaque and tartar. And I think the misconception there is doggies are supposed to have doggy breath. Any kind of smell is a sign of bacteria, blood, infection, etc. Therefore, gingivitis comes next.
Heart rate's hanging at 136, but our blood...
Their heart is listened to make sure that they can handle anesthesia, obviously. We then will place a tracheal tube just like they would for us. And then we have a technician who is dedicated to monitoring all of that patient's vitals for that afternoon. So we can keep that patient at a comfortable level without feeling pain, as well as being safe under anesthesia. So it's quite an orchestra.
Oh, looks good, good exposure.
So often we see a mouth that looks great. It's not so bad. It's time for cleaning. We're in there prevention-wise, and then we can take some x-rays and find something developmental or congenital that we weren't expecting, because the bacteria that ends up being absorbed through tissues in our mouth ends up in our bloodstream and therefore shared with the rest of our bodies.
Hi there, this is Kevin from Florida Wild. How are you?
We always have a phone call set up.
Good, thank you. And more importantly, little Samson is doing fabulously under anesthesia first off.
We then have that phone conversation with the client, giving them the opportunity to take the anesthetic opportunity of that day forward.
All in all, we have a good amount of surgery, at least another hour of anesthesia. We do.
I'm the voice to make sure that I find this pain source or infection source to make your pet feel better. And then when you come back in and say, man, she's a different dog, or she's a different cat, she's eating, she's doing things she hasn't done in years, that is everything to us. You can teach a dog to sit, you can teach a dog to go to the fridge and get you a beer. So you certainly can teach them to sit for 10 seconds to put a brush in their mouth with a reward system in place. Our routine cleanings and our preventative stuff, they generally wake up and they can be a little drunk for a couple of hours post-operatively and sometimes be a little sleepy that night. Some of the other patients who get more in-depth oral surgeries and multiple extractions, we tend to baby them a little bit more even, where we'll continue on cold laser therapy for a day or even 2 days post-operatively. Those guys can be a little groggy up to 72 hours post-op.
Maxillary incisors, we said look good.
And then my favorite part is the 2-week recheck, really, and when their energy levels have spiked and they're eating things they didn't eat before and they're playing with toys, etc. with their mouth, which they have neglected. If you've ever had a tooth pain, if you've ever broken a tooth, if you've ever been up against an extraction or an abscess, you were miserable. Now, some of the same exact things we see in our patients every single day. And until we're able to lift that veil of pain, do we see the improvement and the benefits of it. And I think that's my favorite part. I have 10 cats, I have 3 dogs, I have 4 children, I have 5 rescued horses and 8 rescued goats, lots of stuff going on. And there's an energy there, I believe, and I think that treating them with respect and recognition the way that they should, they give it right back to you. And I don't think I could live my life without my pets.